the plan was that we get to Vienna and that I quickly go to the violin maker place and try a few bows and go back to the hotel and practice 2 hours or sleep or do something like that. And of course it all changed. And so a group of us arrived and we went on the tram to find the violin maker place. And turns out he's not there yet and he's doing his weekend shopping. And so we went to eat somewhere and waited. And then he let us in and we had a great time. And I tried, maybe 30 different bows. And I had 2 violin colleagues with me, and it was fantastic because it's incredible what a difference a bow can make. And I had the immediate feedback of them. And we tried and we tried and we tried, and then at some point it was time to go back, so we ran quickly and I took one bow with me, and I'm going to play tonight on a bow I didn't know anything about until this day. Of course, it has 2 sides. So on the one hand, every small element can make a big difference. On the other hand, you have to trust yourself that the practice you put into it over years will pay off and that you're flexible enough to react to the differences in balance in your right hand and to the difference in the sound you make. And on the one hand, I'm looking forward to see if I can contribute a bit more with a bow that gives more sound. And on the other hand, of course, I have to fit into the group like everyone else. I played now in the rehearsal, it went very well, it was a very nice feeling and no one noticed, I think. I will have to decide at some point whether I take it or not, so that's a different question. But over the days I think you do feel, am I comfortable? Do I hear myself well in the orchestra? Does it sound like I mix well, but also can I hear myself while playing with the group? And I already have a very good feeling, but of course you don't do this thing every week because it's a bit of an investment. So maybe I'm going to play a bit more to the colleagues. Sometimes you can say why one bow is better than the other, but it's a bit of an elusive science. And if the concert tonight goes well, that would definitely be plus.
Hier trad net het orkest op, het Rotterdam Philharmonisch. En als ambassadeur voel je je ongelooflijk trots dat je erbij bent. En dat je het enorme feest hebt meegemaakt. Dus ik voel me ongelooflijk blij. Het was ook prachtige muziek. Het was natuurlijk een dirigent om allemaal in onze armen te sluiten. Maar het orkest, wat die heeft gepresteerd, het was werkelijk fantastisch. Ongelooflijk goed.
Actually, this was one of the absolutely best concerts we had this season. It was most wonderful. It was deeply rooted in mankind, in artistry, in excellency, and I'm an absolute fan of the Rotterdam Philharmonic with Yannick Nessig. Thank you so much.